We have a lake. I can't wrap my brain around this. I don't know why. I just can't. Alexa, and she's not plugged in. Cool. I put way too much creamer in there. Whoops. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, September 17th, and welcome to the vlog. So I guess it's day 4 of the hurricane. I'm not exactly sure. It's still raining outside. I woke up at like 5:30 and it was thundering like crazy. There was a crazy storm outside. It was a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. It was lighting up my room. It's still raining. Yes, it's still raining. Yeah, it's been raining Friday to Monday. Our yard is a swamp. Like, there is just water standing in our yard. There's water all on our driveway. There's water, like, all of the ponds around here are overflowing, and so it's just kind of like spreading out. And my friend Anna Grace, at her house, their pond is right beside their road, and the pond overflowed and is like gushing over their road. So that's really cool. So there's an update for around here. We do have some flooding around here, and I think we'll have more because we're continuing to get rain, so we could have an inch or two or more today. But I just want to go ahead and hop on here and say good morning. I made some coffee and it's so good, but I put way too much creamer in here, so it's really sweet, but it's okay. I was just trying to get a really good shot. Right now I am getting ready to do my devotions, and I kind of wanted to show you guys what books I use for my devotions. I feel like I get a bunch of questions asking like, what books do you read? What do you do for your devotions? So I kind of wanted to tell you guys what I do for like my devotions, my quiet time, my Bible time. People call it different stuff. This is my Bible. For the longest time, for 5 years, I used my green and blue Bible, and I love that thing. I still use it. It has so many notes in it, and it's been everywhere with me. I love that Bible so much. It's been to Africa with me. This is my green and blue Bible. I've used this for 5 years, but it's been through a lot, and the spine is starting to split, and it's just starting to fall apart. So I still use this because it has a ton of notes in it, and it's just like very, very colorful and very, very loved and very used. And so I love this Bible, and I will continue to use it. But my friend gave me this Bible, Solomon KJV Journaling Bible. I use King James Version. I'm not against other ones. I really do like New King James, but my church uses KJV. My friend Anna gave it to me, and I've been wanting a journaling Bible because it's so cool. Because you can just put so much more information in to help you understand what's going on, especially with KJV. There's a lot of big words in here, so it really helps you to understand, and just being able to put more information to help piece the story together and like what's going on in the background and the history. But I love my journaling Bible. Love it. Me and my friend Christina, who we meet for devotions every Thursday, we have a Bible study on every first and third Saturday with a bunch of girls, and it's so much fun. It's so awesome to get together and encourage each other. You guys have met those girls. Actually, I included them in a vlog. We went out to eat, and then we also had Bible study. I'll leave that vlog linked up here in the information button. Right now in our Bible study, we're using the Warren Wiersbe Be Right series. Just the Romans one. So we're using the Romans one, and it's super good. It's very, very deep. It's very, very theological and very, very deep, but it's very, 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 very good. And I've learned a lot. But I've also been doing the Wilds Therefore book. The Wilds is a camp in Brevard, North Carolina. Super amazing camp. And they have a lot of the 6-week studies. This one is so incredibly good. It is on Romans chapter 12. So it goes through the beginning of Romans and it goes through Romans chapter 12. It goes in the verses and explains every single word. It really makes it understandable for you, and how you can apply it to your life and how you can live out the life that Christ has told us to live. My favorite book of all time right now, other than the Bible of course, is New Morning Mercies by Paul David Tripp. The best book. Oh my goodness, it's so incredible. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you should, at HannahCat2001, along with all my other social media, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram. Yeah, HannahCat2001. I post this on my stories a lot. Every single day is incredible. It is a daily read, and it also has a scripture read at the very bottom. And this book is so amazing. It's mainly talking about mercy that God gives us each and every day. And it's helped me to understand a little bit of what God's mercy really is and how much of an impact God's mercy has on my life. And it has been such an incredible book. So good. If I could recommend any of these books to you, it would definitely be this one. Other than the Bible, you need this book in your life. It's so good. It's so encouraging. And it's one of those books that you could read one year and then reread it the next and keep reading it for the rest of your life, or until the book falls apart, because it's such an incredible book. And I cannot recommend this enough. But if you don't have the book and you want to see kind of like a preview of like what the pages are, go on my Instagram. I have a highlight called Encouragement, I think, up at the very top under my highlights, and it has a lot of the ones that I've saved from here on that highlight, so you can go check them out and read them and see what it's like before you end up buying the book. But I definitely recommend you buying the book. It is a must-have. Random last thing, I wanted to share this book with you. I got it a few months ago. It came out in May, I think, and I was actually on the launch team, which was super fun, and I was so blessed to be able to be on it and be able to communicate with the girls who wrote this book. But it's Love Defined. Love Defined by Kristen and Bethany. They are a part of Girl Defined Ministries, and this book changed the way I think about dating, relationships, love, marriage, everything. It is such an incredible book. It's filled with scripture. They back it up with the Bible. It's so good. I think every girl should read it. I think every girl and every guy, really. It is written from a girl's perspective. It is written more to a girl, but I still think guys could benefit from this. It's such a good book, and you should get it. There's my nice stack of books. So it's been raining, you know, it's hurricane, you know, that's kind of what it does. And so when we had Hurricane Matthew, I feel like, okay, I know I filmed a clip of what it looked like when it started flooding, but I don't know if I still have it. This is a million times worse. So we have a creek in our backyard. You know it, you've seen it. I've taken you back there, especially last winter. Like when we had a big snow, Anna Grace came over and we went back and we were sliding around on the ice because it was a super frozen creek. Well, that creek is now in our back pasture. It overflowed with our pond, and so now we have a lake. All that water, yeah, that's not there. That is a pond. Yes, it's green, but that was just green. It was just a nice hill, but now it is covered in water and we have our own little lake. I really want to go back there and film some more clips of it because wow, that is so much worse than Hurricane Matthew. It flooded in Hurricane Matthew, but it was like maybe a fourth of that. That is wild. Also, our pool is extremely full. It's leaning, so that's quite reassuring. And Loki wants to say hi. Hi, buddy. Lots of trees and limbs down on the farm. That's cool. Okay, lots of limbs. Typically, this is all grass. But now we have a beautiful lake. You can hear the water already. Oh my goodness. Hi, Scar. first of all, the mosquitoes are awful, I guess because of all the moisture. Second of all, I've never seen the creek like this. Third, the rocks that I usually sit on, like the rocks that me and Anna Grace sat on, I can't see them. Those are the rocks that we always sit on, and then there's like several feet to where the water level usually is, so I can't even see the rocks. And third, I can't even get to where we typically park the four-wheeler. Like, it's underwater. Okay, so this is all water. The rocks are somewhere over there. And we typically park the four-wheeler like right here. But there is no dry spot. Come through this hill, we go down, and then we come through and go around there and around. Oh my word. My mind is just blown right now because I've never seen the creek this high before. I've never seen this much water in the creek. Ever. Ever. I mean, I've seen it really, really high after really big rain and after Matthew, but this is nothing like Matthew. It has taken up the shoreline, or what there was, and I can't even see the rocks, which there was a massive rock that we always sat on, and it's nowhere to be found. This was all grass. It is all grass, as you can still see. It's grass. This was all our trail, which there is no trail. It's water. Oh, but it sounds amazing. Over there was all just bank, and it's water. It's more water, it's more water, it's more water. I can't even believe this. I can't wrap my brain around this. I don't know why. I just can't. Anybody want a crawfish? Found one in our driveway. Wow.
Flooding is still a concern here, and why so many roads are closed. Roads here, and many of them are impassable, especially in these more rural areas that do have these bodies of water running through them. So again, just incredible video we were able to capture that I think really gives you an understanding of what the folks here are dealing with and will be dealing with for some time until the water recedes.